I know, boys. Yeah! Good on you, Thomas Burgess! Good on you, Tommy! South Sydney! Yes! Yes! Go! Yes! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! Go! Go! Yes! 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 Go! Yeah! Yeah! Good on you, Joy! Let's go, boys! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! South Sydney! Go! Go! Yes! Yes! Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Cody. In today's video, we'll be doing the 12th installment of the 2025 Draw Series. We will be doing the 12th team overall today. After this, we will only have 5 teams remaining. Can't believe we've already gone through we've gone through 11 teams already. Today will be the 12th team, and will be our next Queensland team. This team made the top 8 after missing out in 2023 and made the top 8, finishing in 5th last year. Of course, I'm talking about the one and only North Queensland Cowboys. Probably my favourite Queensland team between the 4 teams. Between Cowboys, Titans, Broncos and Dolphins. Obviously, I think Cowboys fans are the chillers between all 4 teams. Obviously, I haven't experienced a Dolphins crowd yet, other than Magic Round, but we'll see how that will go for round 1 in just a few short weeks. So there's a spoiler there for round 1 for you. But anyways, yes, in today's video, we will be doing the Cowboys 2025 NRL draw, going over their draws, how many games they play on each day, how many free-to-air games, buys, 5-day turnarounds, etc. But anyways, guys, before we get into the video, if you guys are new around here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. Click that notification bell so you don't miss out when our video gets posted or I go live on YouTube. But anyways, guys, we're doing the Cowboys today. Without further ado, let's get into the video. And of course, we'll do the Cowboys full draw first. So starting with round 1. And it's a feisty start with a top 8 clash. For round 1, they will be travelling to Sydney for the first time this year to take on the Manly Sea Eagles at 4 Pines Park, the first time since 2023. I was actually at that game, funny enough, with a couple of mates of mine, for a Saturday 7:35 clash at 4 Pines Park. In round 2, bit of a underrated fixture between these 2 teams. The North Queensland, the Cowboys taking on the Sharks. Bit of an intense, I guess you could say, a rivalry or interstate rivalry between each, or interstate or intrastate rivalry between the 2. Cowboys Sharks taking on each other at Queensland Country Bank Stadium for a Saturday 5:30 clash. And then, of course, the big one for the Cowboys, taking on their main arch rivals, the Brisbane Broncos, taking on them at Suncorp Stadium for a round 3 clash, 8 o'clock kickoff on the Friday night. Now, usually Rabbitohs Roosters would play round 3 for 8 o'clock Friday night, but that game is now in round 5 rather than its traditional round 3, which is fine with me. Broncos Cowboys, the biggest Queensland derby, Suncorp Stadium, Friday 8 o'clock, lock it in. Round 4, they will head back up to Townsville to take on the Canberra Raiders for a Saturday 5:30 clash in round 4. Round 5, they will travel down to Sydney for the second time, to take on the 4-peat premiers, the Penrith Panthers, at CommBank Stadium for a Friday 6 o'clock clash in round 5. And now this is where it gets interesting for the Cowboys. Round 6, they will be travelling to the other side of the country, travelling southwest from Townsville to Perth. This will be the first time the Cowboys have played in Perth since 1997. 28 years the last time the Cowboys played over there to take on my boys, the South Sydney Rabbitohs, as part of a doubleheader at Optus Stadium. The first time the Cowboys will be playing there, and the first time Rabbitohs and Cowboys taking on each other there as well. The other game is Manly Sharks happening beforehand. This game is happening at 5:30 on a Saturday in round 6. 3:30 kickoff over there in Perth. So this is going to be a spectacular game to witness. Obviously, the games between each other for the last few years have been quite good, despite the Rabbits losing the last two, Magic Round and then a flogging from 2023, which I won't talk about. But this is going to be such a great weekend. I'll be going to Perth as well. It's going to be a magnificent weekend over there, that's for sure. Rabbitohs Cowboys. If either of you people are Rabbitohs or Cowboys fans, lock it in, be there. It's going to be amazing. Round 7, they will have their first bye of 2025. Round 8, Anzac round, they will take on the Titans at Queensland Country Bank Stadium for a Saturday 5:30 clash in round 8. Round 9 for Magic Round, they will take on the Warriors. Cowboys are the away team, taking on the Warriors Saturday 5:30 clash at Suncorp Stadium. Round 10, they will take on the Panthers once again within a few short weeks, taking them on at Queensland Country Bank Stadium for a Saturday 7:35 clash at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in round 10. Round 11 at Queensland Country Bank Stadium again. They got next 3 home games. God damn. They'll be taking on the Sea Eagles once again for a Saturday 5:30 clash in Townsville. Round 12 is their second bye. Round 13, they will take on the West Tigers at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in round 13 for a Saturday 5:30. Round 14, first time since 2019, they will travel to Melbourne to take on the Storm at Amy Park Friday 6 o'clock, round 14. Round 15, they will take on the Dolphins for the first time this year, taking on the Dolphins at Queensland Country Bank Stadium Saturday 7:35, round 15. Round 16, they will travel back down to Sydney to take on the Roosters at Allianz Stadium for a Sunday primetime 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon game. Round 17, they will take on the Titans at Seabus Super Stadium for another primetime Sunday afternoon clash, 4 o'clock in round 17. Round 18, they will take on the Storm in Townsville at Queensland Country Bank Stadium for a round 18 clash, Saturday 7:35 kickoff against the Storm. Round 19, they will take on the Bulldogs in Townsville for a Saturday 7:35 clash. Round 20, they will head back down to Suncorp Stadium for the final time for the year. They take on the Dolphins for a Thursday night clash at Suncorp Stadium in round 20. So a bit odd that this game is on a Thursday, but I guess it is what it is. Round 21, they'll take on the Dragons for a Friday 6 o'clock kickoff in Townsville. Round 22, the second game between them and the Sharks. This time at Sharks Stadium, so Cowboys travelling down to Sydney again. They take on the Sharks for a primetime Sunday 4 o'clock kickoff. Round 23, back-to-back games in Sydney. And I think the Tigers got Cowboys got another game after that. Cowboys taking on the Eels at CommBank Stadium in round 23 for a Sunday prime time 4 o'clock kickoff. So Cowboys got quite a few good games for prime time on a 4 o'clock afternoon on a Sunday. Round 24, they'll take on the Knights at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville for round 24 prime time 4 o'clock kickoff. Round 25, last game in Sydney for them. They will take on the West Tigers at Leichhardt Oval for yet another Sunday prime time, 4 o'clock, round 25 at Leichhardt Oval. And in round 26, in their last game of the season, they will take on their Queensland Derby rivals, the Broncos, at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville for a Saturday 7:35 clash. I thought at the time when the draw came out that this shouldn't be at this time, but I realised this is also this is also prime time because the last 5 rounds from round 23 to 27, the 7:35 game is always going to be free to air. I completely forgot about that. So My apologies on that. And in round 27, top Cowboys will get the third and final bye. So Cowboys are, if they are in a good position at that time, that bye could really help them and solidify themselves and making the top 8 for the second year in a row. But one major problem, obviously, Cowboys have their second bye in round 12. They will be playing 14 consecutive games between round 13 and 26 without a bye. Now, obviously, they're not the only team who've got that many games in a row without a bye, but it's just so pathetic that they have to wait a long time for a bye. But I guess that it is what it is for the Cowboys. So that wraps up the Cowboys draw. Now we'll just go through how many days they play on each one, how many times they play the top 8, bottom 4, bottom 9, top 4, etc., and who they play once and twice. So Cowboys buys for this year, round 7, round 12, and round 27. They will have 9 day games and 15 night games for 2025. 1 5-day turnaround. They will have 9 free-to-air games for 2025. They will have 1 Thursday night game, 4 Friday games, 13 Saturday games, and 6 Sunday games. So that's pretty good for the Cowboys. Usually they always play on a Saturday when it's like a 5:30 or a 7:30 clash. Top 8, they will be playing 11 top 8 teams throughout the year. Top 4, they will be playing 7 times. So that's tricky. So they're playing the Storm, Panthers, and the Sharks twice, a total of 6 times, and the Roosters once, total of 7. So that's going to be a bit tough for the Cowboys, especially with how much experience they have lost. And the bottom 9, they will be playing them 13 times, and they'll be playing the bottom 4 6 times. So they'll play the Titans and the Tigers twice, and the Eels and the Rabbitohs once. So that's okay there for the Cowboys, but my, playing the top 4 7 times, that's just as bad as us playing the top 4 8 times. That's even worse. But I guess that is what it is for the Cowboys. And now, before we wrap up the video, we'll just go through how many teams they played once and twice. We'll start with the teams they played twice. So as follows, the teams the Cowboys will play twice. West Tigers, Dolphins, Panthers, Manly, Broncos, Storm, Titans, and Sharks. Teams they play once. The Eels, Bulldogs, Rabbitohs, Dragons, Knights, Roosters, Warriors, and the Raiders. So I think Cowboys overall have got a pretty good draw, but my goodness, they've got like a tough run with the top 8. If that's the case, playing them 7 times from the top 4 as well. That's quite tough, but I reckon they can do it, and I reckon Cowboys will have a strong season. A lot of people are writing them off already, but why would you write a team off already when the season hasn't even started? Yes, some teams might have got shit signings, who have lost, blah, 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 but like we all say, this year is a brand new season. This will be fresh, won't carry over from last year, but we'll see how the Cowboys will go throughout 2025. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much going to wrap up the Cowboys 2025 draw review. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss out whenever I post a video or when I go live on YouTube. Anyways, guys, I'm getting out of here. That's 12 teams done now, 5 more to go. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you on the next one.